Hey guys, my name is Massimo and behind me is my 2013 Mustang GT, and today we're going to be installing ARP extended wheel studs along with open-ended lug nuts. The installation process basically includes hammering the old ones out and knurling in the new ones. It shouldn't be that hard of a process at all. It should only take me around 3 hours, but we all know how car projects go. They always take longer than we presume. So let me show you what we're working with today. So these are what the wheel studs themselves look like. Now for the whole car, obviously you're going to need 20 studs all the way around. For the fronts, you're going to need kit 177.22, and for the rear, you're going to need 177.23 if you have an 11 to 14 Mustang. If you do not, if you have a different kind of Mustang, you're going to have to do some research and see which kit is going to fit your car best. And these are basically what they look like. They're a lot longer than the stock ones. I'm going to show you later on in the video, but they're going to be about an inch longer than stock. And these are the open-ended lug nuts I ordered. They're from Machining Solutions, MSI. And they are size 1/2 inch by 20, and that's what's going to fit these studs here. So like I said, I don't think the installation process should be too bad at all, but it is about 100 degrees out right now, so that's not very fun, but it should take me about 3 hours. So let's get the car on jack stands and show you how to install these things. Basically all we're doing to get the old studs out is hammering them out, threading a nut on just a couple threads into the old stud, and then hammering that one out. Not hitting it too hard so we don't damage the hub bearings or anything. And then when we put the new stud in through the rear of the hub, basically just putting a few oversized nuts on there so we can actually get a deep impact socket all the way on there, and then threading a lug nut on there that fits, and then pulling it through with the impact gun. And that's just how you install the new studs. Super quick and easy, it's not too hard, but you do have to do it all the way around, so there's 20 times to do this over and over. So here you can really see the difference between the ARP stud and the stock stud. This is gonna be your stock stud here, this is gonna be your ARP stud. You can see it's basically about 1.25 inches larger than stock. And the reason you would wanna go with these extended studs and these longer studs, because if you were running spacers or a very large wheel setup with even a small spacer, that extended stud is going to help to allow the lug nut to stay fully threaded on the wheel, and when you're on track or on a road course, not to have any lug nuts come off. And the studs themselves are going to be stronger than your stock studs in most cases. ARP bolts are very strong, and that's why I ended up going with them. I thought I was going to need a spacer with my new wheel setup, but I'm not going to. But I'm happy I got these just because they are stronger, and I don't have to worry on my canyon runs or my track days that any lug nuts are going to fall off or any studs are going to snap on me. So we've got one set of the rear studs on, and here's what they look like before. You can see they're pretty short. We have closed end lug nuts on there, and then here's what they look like after. The open end yellow lug nuts, and the studs are much longer and a lot stronger, that's for sure. So we just got done with all the lug nuts. They're all installed and ready to go. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna check your site's manufacturer. If you got them from ARP, check ARP bolts, their website, to see what your torque spec is for your lug nuts. Each set is gonna be different. For my car, I called ARP and they did verify it is factory spec, so 100 foot-pounds is what you wanna do all the way around the car if you're getting these bolts on an 11 to 14 Mustang. So I'm gonna torque mine up, I'm gonna go for a short ride, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna recheck the torque. And if they're still tightening up, which they probably will be because they're still wearing in on the new bolts, you're gonna wanna go for another ride, come back, recheck that torque, and you're gonna wanna keep doing that until the torque is 100% set. And when you come back from rides, you don't have to tighten it at all. It is just tight and ready to go for its next ride. And that's gonna be it for this video. I'm super happy to have these, super happy to go on my track days and canyon runs with them, and excited to see how they perform over time. It's just another one of those mods that you got to do. So I'll be doing a lot more modification installs on this channel, and hopefully a lot more racing. So you're going to be seeing a lot more content on this channel, so make sure you subscribe down below if you want to see more Mustang content. But thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.